Las Vegas, Nevada. There's no city in America quite like it. Strippers? Where else in America can you collect stripper trading cards? And I don't think there's any city better representing the United States than Las Vegas. The city of sin, excess, and good times is a must-see if you're visiting the United States. I was in Las Vegas for a few days, and I wanted to... Is that it? The clown? Alright. I was in Las Vegas for a few days, and I wanted to take the opportunity to show you this unique city. From the Strip to some of the more run-down, weirder hotels, abandoned places, and the area beyond the Las Vegas Strip. So come on my journey through Las Vegas, Nevada. We're in Las Vegas. Let's explore. Let's see what's out there. And let's have a good time. Because this is one of the most unique cities in the world. My first stop on this journey was the Circus Circus Hotel and Casino. This hotel had some notoriously bad reviews. Nancy said, "It's awful. Do not stay here." "Smells like my grandma's house," said Julie. "I'm sorry that your grandma smells like ass." "Don't stay here. The worst ever place. Needs to be closed down. Worst stay in a hotel ever. Service is terrible, not to mention filthy, disgusting blood on the wall." Oh my god, there's blood on the wall? "This place is garbage. Dirty rooms, broken elevators, stinky smoke-filled low-class trash. If you care at all about the quality of your vacation, then don't stay here. Your wife and children will look at you like a failure. You will look at yourself like a pathetic cheap see you next Tuesday. All to save like $100 a night. The psychological torment is not worth it." 5 stars. But Jerry here had nothing but good things to say. Best hotel ever. The games are great, and the midway is so good, and the food is the best part. I like Jerry. Jerry's optimism inspired me to go see this hotel. Maybe it's not as bad as they say. So right now I'm in Circus Circus. This hotel is one of the oldest hotels on the whole strip. It's been here since 1968. It's clown themed. I think clowns are more popular back then. Less creepy to the general public. So, in 1968 this was a happening place, but now it's kind of known as one of the worst hotels here. Very affordable option, I guess, for people who want to come to Vegas for a cheap trip. As I roamed the halls of Circus Circus, I wanted to keep Jerry's review in mind. He seemed so fond of Circus Circus, and I wanted to see the place through his eyes. Plus, to my advantage, I'm not staying in one of the bodily fluid infested rooms, so I won't have to deal with any blood or human juice. Circus Circus does kind of have a weird vibe. I feel like I'm at a school carnival being in here. That's kind of the vibe. But with a lot more cigarette smoke. Do I think this place is super nice? No. But it's fun to walk through and kind of just hang out in. And the smell of stinky grandma was kind of comforting. But the main thing I got to see here is the famed Adventure Dome. The Adventure Dome is one of the largest indoor theme parks in all of the United States. And it's located in Vegas's shittiest hotel. And I think it's one of its best redeeming qualities. It makes this place a little more unique and funky, so let's go take a look. I'm about to enter the Holy Land, known as the Adventure Dome. Oh, this isn't a door. It's just a window. Never mind. I thought that was gonna open. I found the entrance and entered the Adventure Dome. I walked around, and there weren't that many people. But it was a Tuesday. When you enter, there's people near the front, but when you walk to the back, there's... Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. I see families. I felt like I'd gone back in time. I love the retro food court, but it also felt like the setting of a horror movie. Where this man is going with his dolly, we will never know. I think the Adventure Dome is what Jerry was talking about when he gave this place a 5-star review. Jerry, if you're watching this video, let's meet at the Adventure Dome on August 1st. So part of the reason this hotel even exists is because in the 60s, they wanted to make a shift away from extravagant hotels like Caesar's Palace. They wanted to have somewhere where middle-class Americans could flock to. And they conceived Circus Circus. The original idea was supposed to be like a Roman circus, but they went with traditional circus. And so that was how this hotel got conceived. I have spent enough time in Circus Circus. And out of fear of getting an airborne STD, I think it's time to move on to the next destination. So now we're on Fremont Street. It's one of the oldest areas of Las Vegas, kind of where Las Vegas got its beginning. It's got a bunch of really old, like the old casinos, and it's just a little different vibe than the Strip. So whenever people think of Vegas, they just think of the Las Vegas Strip, but there's more to the city than just the Strip. So I'm going to show you a little bit of Fremont Street. I feel like if you're not from the US, Vegas is a must-see. A lot of people will say it's just artificial, fake hotels, but this is America's playground. So if you want to get a glimpse into the American culture, go to Las Vegas, because you'll meet people from every inch of the country, more so than you would in any other city. I think there's more access to meeting people here, and it's easy. So Vegas is just the land of excess and big, flashy excess that America loves. So this is like our little fantasy land. So I really feel like if you want to experience American culture, US, you have to check out Vegas at least once. Just come see the land of excess, because it's a fascinating place. Speaking of excess, behind me is the Heart Attack Grill. This restaurant's controversial because they serve like 1,000-calorie meals at a time. But it's basically like if you weigh over like a couple 100 pounds, you get a free meal here. And it's a fascinating place, but that's what Vegas is. It's an excessive playground. Sin City, you know, you can do whatever you want here. They have it all. In fact, the Heart Attack Grill has a 20,000 calorie burger. And even some with 9,000 to 8,000 calories. Their food is purposely unhealthy. I mean, it is called the Heart Attack Grill. I wanted to eat here and show you guys, but they only take cash and I didn't have any. Their slogan is fighting anorexia since 2005. One customer, John Alleman, even suffered a heart attack and died at a bus stop right outside the restaurant. See how much I weigh with camera in hand, GoPro, bag, and myself. Apparently I weigh 180. Okay, it's changing. If I drift over. So it's not accurate. Somewhere in the 180s with camera gear and all. I'm proud of that. Since I couldn't be a gluttonous pig, I decided to go gamble instead. And I did it at one of Vegas's oldest casinos. This hotel is one of the oldest in Vegas and has not renovated at all. So this is definitely worth seeing. I want to see these old slot machines, see what Vegas was like before I was even born. I had to put on my shades to look cool for the people of Vegas. I found one of the old slot machines. I don't know, but it's a pull. Accepts 25 cents. And I gotta play it. The beautiful pull-down lever. The dusty screen. The bright lights. This slot machine was made for me. It even had a used match where you insert the dollar bills. It's perfectly imperfect, and I had to try it out. If I could only get the dollar in. And now, it was time. Okay, the lever's just for show. This is my face of disappointment. I hit the play button. It was time. My moment is now. I have no idea what any of this means. I feel like I've hit it big, and it's time to cash out. And my God, did I win big. I had to get out of here before anyone knew of my big winnings. Hell yeah, I won $1.50. Hand it back. Actually, could you do like a thing that was handed back to me?
150.
Thank you. I won $1.50.
Hey, all right.
Now that I'm absolutely beyond wealthy with my $1.50 earnings, I think it's time to really show Vegas what I'm all about. Now that they're dealing with a high roller like they've never seen before. Before I take you to the Las Vegas Strip, I discovered some abandoned hotels near the El Cortez that I really wanted to explore. Oh shit, I dropped the 50 cents. One thing I'm noticing here in downtown Las Vegas is a lot of abandoned hotels. So that is really interesting to see. Tons of abandoned buildings and hotels here. Not too far from the Strip. I can see the Strat off in the distance, the Stratosphere Hotel on the Strip. And just a few blocks away, tons of abandoned hotels and buildings, and in an area that is definitely rapidly gentrifying here in Las Vegas. So let's take a look at some of these old abandoned hotels. Most of these motels are owned by the Downtown Project. I found an article from 2017 detailing all of these abandoned buildings, and in 2024 they're still here and still abandoned. 1 block away from these abandoned hotels was a place called Ferguson's, which has been renovated with shops, this thing, and is honestly pretty cool. If you decide to come to Ferguson's, you can walk through this thing, which is kind of cool. So they have that. But all of these other hotels are still completely abandoned. So behind me, we got the Starview Motel. Sadly, all these hotels have like gates. Like I wish I could go in here and explore, but yeah, but this is like a whole row here. These old abandoned little motels. Like, look at these cool places. Downtown Vegas has been awesome, but I think it's finally time to show you the Las Vegas Strip. We've seen what Vegas is like during the day, but why do people come here? For the nightlife, because it's wild here at night. It's an adult Disneyland, and it's jam-packed with fun, lights, adventure, a good time, drinking, whatever your heart desires. Las Vegas has it. So let's walk around the strip and just see what we can see. And I'll show you what Las Vegas is like at night. Probably won't go to any clubs or anything, so just hanging out on the strip tonight. I saw Mickey Mouse and friends picking up some trash. It's a Tuesday night, and honestly, the streets are popping. You would not guess it was a Tuesday night if you woke up here and had no idea what day it was. While I was walking the strip, I decided I wanted a beer, but I did not want to pay average casino prices. So I went to the best spot in town. The drugstores here have these cool doors with the items on them, and I haven't seen that anywhere else. You can't walk the strip without getting a beer, at least one, because you can drink on the streets here, which is rare for America, so you gotta take advantage of it. Not only did they have an amazing selection, but it was cheap. Never buy beers at the casinos. You can go to the local pharmacy, pick up a $3.79 beer, which is cheap for Vegas. That's a great price. Instead of getting a $8 Bud Light at the bar, you can buy this and just take it in with you. Walk down the street and enjoy yourself. Don't buy at the casinos. CVS, best bar in Las Vegas. The streets are packed tonight. What is it? For hookers? Or for strippers? Strippers? I'm good, but thank you. Hand out stripper cards on the strip, so you could offer those from time to time. That's your thing. See, I brought the beer in from the street. No one cares. Much cheaper option. Highly recommend it. The hotel I wandered into was Paris themed. It was pretty cute, honestly. There are so many different weird hotels on the Las Vegas Strip. I made that flower-shaped looking thing. It's part of the Flamingo Hotel, which is the oldest operating hotel here on the Strip. Super pink hues. The Flamingo still had that old Vegas charm that's slowly fading away. The Excalibur Hotel looks like a place you'd play mini golf, but it did have this pretty cool karaoke bar. There's even a Statue of Liberty in the middle of the desert. One of my favorite places to wander around in is Caesar's Palace. It makes me feel fancy and cool. Two things that I am not. If I was a gambler, I'd throw away all my life savings here. Further down the strip is the Sahara. Acts like Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Elvis Presley used to play here. And then at the end of the strip is the Strat, a notoriously bad and boring hotel. It does have the tallest observation deck in the US though, but that's really all it has. Strat is the worst hotel on the Vegas Strip. Terrible place to stay. Don't stay here. Avoid this dump. Very bad. Will never stay there again even if I was paid to do it. Stained bath towels. No vents in the bathroom. Room smells horrible. No hot tub. I'm giving this room 5 stars because I have an intimate relationship with it. I got to spend most of my short visit throwing up and laying in the bed, so I can tell you with confidence the blackout curtains are giving what they are supposed to give. The bed was plush, and the facilities were very clean. Though my trip left me feeling sick and completely taken advantage of, it wasn't because of the room. Yeah, so I guess this is a great hotel to be violently ill in.
So, Strat doesn't really have the charm of Circus Circus. It's actually pretty sterile and boring in here. It's really bad reviews, so I'd rather stay at Circus Circus. At least it had some character. Although I think the rooms are notoriously kind of suck, but Strat is not really doing it for me either.
A lot of these hotels have malls in the back that I constantly get lost in. 1 minute, I'm in a giant crowd. And suddenly, you'll make a wrong turn, and you'll be completely alone, and feel like you're in a zombie apocalypse movie.
I get lost in these places and I can never really find my way out. So I just go to random doors and it always takes me to some very unexpected place. So sometimes Vegas kind of feels like a horror movie. I feel like it's a maze. Like if I woke up here and no one was here, that would be hell.
Oh hell yeah, the shrimp nibblers are back.
There's so much more to Las Vegas than drinking and gambling now. It's really become like a meeting grounds for everyone in the world. You can meet everyone from every corner of the US here as well. So I don't know, I think this is probably maybe the best city to meet new people in. It's super social, and that's really what makes it so much fun. I think we've gotten a pretty good look at the Vegas Strip. It's time to move on to another spot because there's so much more to this city. We all know the Vegas Strip. It's world famous, but there's more to Las Vegas than just this. Right now, I'm way off the Las Vegas Strip at Sam's Town. And it's like a good 15 minutes off the Las Vegas Strip, still in the city of Las Vegas, but this is a more untraveled area. So let's explore one of the hotels off the strip and see what it's like.
This hotel was named after Sam Boyd, who built one of the largest and most successful casino empires in the world. Now this may look like just another ordinary casino, but I'm here to see this. This is Mystic Falls. It's a 25,000 square foot atrium. It has a waterfall and a bunch of funny fake animals. They have a show where the animals come to life, but I wasn't there at the right time. I think this is a hidden gem you should come and check out. And it's fun to see some of the older things in Vegas, because this city is changing rapidly.
Behind me, we got the Las Vegas Sphere. And this is a pretty new thing. It's big, flashy, and kind of distinctive of this ever-changing, growing city. Las Vegas is becoming huge, bigger every day, changing rapidly, so much money pouring in. The city's really going to change over the years. It's going to become crazy, bigger, and more money pours in, more tourism, more hotels, more conventions, more people are going to move here. What will the future of this city be? We'll have to wait and see. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you enjoyed seeing Las Vegas, seeing this city, the entertainment capital of the United States, the party capital of the US. I really do love it here. It's a really cool place and you have to check it out. I hope you enjoyed today's video and I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe, and goodbye from Las Vegas, Nevada.